Hello? Is this thing on? I'm trying to loosen up, y'all. I'm trying to loosen up. Cause I'm about to ready to talk some shit. Hello, everyone. Welcome to One Man, Dark Man Podcast. I am, of course, your host, good old Dirt Griggity. Listen, man, don't start with that teeth shit. I just went to get a crown, man. All right? Chill. In the back. Listen, y'all. Let's have some fun today because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Obviously, of course, the Xbox showcase is in a couple of days. That's dope. The PlayStation State of Play was yesterday. Tomorrow, Summer Game Fest. Yo, this is a fun time, y'all. Let's have some fun. But thank you, everybody that rocking out with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for telling me hello. Hey, what you say, J-Dub? What you say?
Where are all of these games?
Shout out to J-Dub. But look, man, let's have a good show because, like I said, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Shout out to everybody that's here, man. My, oh my. I have so many thoughts in my mind right now, bro. So many thoughts that's going on in my mind right now regarding PlayStation, regarding Xbox, regarding, the games industry. So much going on, man. And we're going to have some fun. Shout out, who's the first person here? Who was the first person here? Let's see. Xboxer Mike. What's up, bro? The homie Adidas with the two State of Ponies need the STFU Dirt Laugh. Thank you, bro. Man, we're going to get into it, but it's so funny being on Twitter and social media and YouTube and seeing some of the reactions for the State of Play because I'm going to give a deep dive of what I thought about certain things, but I told you guys I would never forget some of the things that was said in the Xbox One generation. I would never forget when it comes to showcases, when it comes to first-party games. I would never forget what these guys said. And it's just funny now, all of a sudden, what they said about Xbox, PlayStation is going through right now. PlayStation is looking like 2017 Xbox. Flat out. Meaning they don't have a lot of first-party content right now. And PlayStation guys let us know. They talk shit about Xbox lack of first-party games. But, we'll get into that, y'all. Brian B with the 2, he said, do you know if Marvel's Blade game, if Marvel's game is exclusive, that fighting game, I believe it is. PlayStation is publishing it. They're not where Xbox is, where they're putting their shit everywhere. They're putting their shit on PC and console. Xbox is in a different place than PlayStation is right now. So no, that game is exclusive, as I know, from what I heard. Thank you, bro. DJ Brodo Dots with the 2. It's on, but the screen is black. We can't see you. I don't know why you would say some hurtful shit like that. Really? The show just started, DJ Brodo Dots. Don't start. Razor Ultron with the 2. Dirt, no pony botting today. Let the ponies have it. I never pony bot, my man. I never pony bot. The Angry Therapist with the 5. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the 5 membership. Shout out to you. Shout out to my homie and the Angry Therapist, man. All right, y'all, listen. I watched the State of Play again. This shit is funny to me, bro. It's hilarious. But, we'll talk about it. The chat summary said Dirt went to the dentist. Well, I did go to the dentist yesterday. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this because I got a lot on my mind. A lot. Oh, I forgot to cut my phone down. Sorry about that. I have a lot on my mind, y'all. Brian B said, never say never. Yeah, I'm never going to say never because this is a weird games industry now, Brian B. We never know what's going to happen. But as of right now, it's not going to Xbox. Niels Christian Nielsen with the 20 Danish crowns. At least they have Concord. Well, oops. Do they have Concord? Oops. All right, y'all, let me talk about this state of play because I got to be real, man. I got to be real. I actually watched the state of play again, and PlayStation, it's clear as day what's going on with PlayStation right now. It's clear as day. All you have to do is look. All you have to do is pay attention. If you don't see it, that means you don't want to see it. See, let me go back. Let me take y'all on a little trip back in the past. When we used to say, wait to E3, wait to E3. You know why we said that? Because we didn't know what the hell Xbox was making. All we know, we had Halo, Gears, and Forza. We didn't know what other first-party games they were making. That's why we used to say, wait to E3. And then what happened? A few years in a row, we were let down because Xbox just didn't have much. They just didn't have much. That's why at E3 2018, that's when they started to acquire studios. You know why? Because they knew they needed more studios to develop games. That's what happened. I mean, all you have to do is look at PlayStation right now. You see they don't have games. The only difference, PlayStation still has, they have the money to get third-party exclusives like Stellar Blade, this Marvel game, fighting game that's coming. At that time with Xbox, of course Xbox has money, but their budget was just cut. We know the story about what Terry Myerson did with Xbox, and by the time 2017 came around when Phil Spencer got that promotion, then you started to see them buying studios and things like that. And obviously those games took time to develop. A lot of those studios were doing games already, or they were just starting the games. And here we are. A lot of those games have come out, and some of them, like State of Decay 3, Perfect Dark still hasn't made it yet. Fable still hasn't made it yet. But back to PlayStation. All you have to do is pay attention. Because you guys know, I'm honest. If a show is good, I say the show is good. They haven't had a good showcase. I said this yesterday on Sean's show. They haven't had a good showcase, like a full showcase since 2020. Even the one in 2021, the last 8 minutes was good. The show was dog shit until the last 8 minutes when Herman Holtz brought his, or was that Jim Ryan? No, I think it was Herman Holtz brought his punk ass out there and they introduced Wolverine and Spider-Man 2 and some other games. That's okay. The last 8 minutes was good. But ever since then, they haven't had a good show. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Yes, they might have had some moments, introduce a specific game that was good or a big game. Okay. Ghost of Yote, that's cool. Oh, Saros, that's cool, I guess. But they haven't had a good show in years. How many times have I said, guys, you don't cancel 10 games in 4 years and expect your first party to be thriving. That just doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. Especially when you have a limited amount of studios. They told their single player studios, yo, do some live service games. They haven't had a good show in years. Now, this is, of course, my opinion, but I think the most hardcore PlayStation fans, if they were honest, if they're not like J-Dub saying the show was a 20 out of 10 and shit, they will be honest and say they haven't had a great showcase or show in years. Like I said, some of them, they have maybe a good announcement here and there, but they've been cheeks, bro. Since the last 8 minutes of 2021 showcase. They're not giving them a showcase for a reason. How do they all of a sudden do a showcase? They had 2 showcases in 2020. They had 2. One to reveal the PS5 and the second one to, like show off some more games. They had one showcase in 2021, then they took a break. They had a showcase in 2023, then they realized we have shit. We have nothing. Let's just put on state of plays and make these dumbass ponies say, yo, this is our showcase. And I still have to do that video about PlayStation guys saying the Xbox showcase is the PlayStation showcase. I was going to do it, but then they announced the state of play. I said, I'm going to wait until after the state of play. I'm glad I did. Probably going to try to do that shit tonight. Drop it tomorrow before TTS or after TTS. I'm going to try. I'm going to get these super chats in a minute, but I'm telling you, y'all, just pay attention to what's going on. It's not difficult. Jim Ryan, musty ass, went out there with this live service push. 12 games simultaneously. Yes, not one game here, one game there. We're doing 12 games all at the same time. Okay. 10 of them have been canceled. Soon to be 11. Because you know damn well Fair Games is most likely going to be canceled. You don't waste time and money and still expect the same output. Some of these dumbass PlayStation fanboys thinking this is still PlayStation from 2016. They think this is PlayStation from the PS2 generation that's just dropping first-party games. No. It doesn't work like that. Intergalactic, I guarantee that shit will come out to 2027. Naughty Dog hasn't had a game this generation. They had remasters. Hell, the PS3 generation, they had, 4 games? I know that was some years back. Hell, even last gen, they had, 2? I'm telling you, man. Brian B with the 2. I was talking. You saying you never pony buy. I don't pony buy because y'all don't know what pony buy is. Long live the Black Mamba with the 2. PlayStation is putting games everywhere except Xbox. Yeah, so they're not at that point yet. Listen, I don't know if it was MBG or somebody was saying Xbox sold the least amount of consoles. Why would they put their games on Xbox? And I say these people are slow because if Xbox has sold, just say 32 million consoles. I say this all the time. If you can potentially sell 1 to 2 million copies of a game on Xbox platforms, that wouldn't benefit them. It ain't like the Xbox Series sold 3 million. They sold like over 30 million consoles. The potential was there, but PlayStation isn't where Xbox is. Xbox is in a different point. They're fully multi-plat now. PlayStation isn't there yet. Will they get there? I don't know, but they're definitely not there now. Putting their games on PC is the next step, though. They're single-player games, day and date. That's the next step. But them putting their games on Xbox, that's not happening right now. Will it ever happen? I don't know. Excuse me. Like I said, they're not there at the moment. Thank you, bro. DJ Brodo Doss with the 2. Do you go to the same dentist as Dreamcast guy Dirt? No, you asshole. I don't know what Dreamcast guy lives, but I live in Michigan. POS. They reason with the 2. You watch State of Pissed again. You like torture, Dirt. It was a little rough, bro. It's a little rough. It was a little rough, but I got through it. Dark Angelic with the 2. Sony acting like they checked out of gaming. No, they haven't checked out of gaming, Dark Angelic, but they're trying to right the ship because we all know they have console sales. But when you look at internal issues with PlayStation, they're having a hard time with their first party because they went to the live service games pivot. That has not worked out for them. Now, they're not stopping the live service games pivot. Hell, I think that Marvel fighting game is going to be a live service game. I mean, that game makes sense. You know, they bought Evo. They have a controller coming with it, Marvel characters. I don't know how the game would do, but you know, that's their strategy. If they were smart, they would put it everywhere. But you know, they're stubborn. Well, you know, like PlayStation obviously still believe in exclusives, and that's fine because that's how the industry was. Xbox is in a different point right now. There's no other way to say this. Xbox is in a different spot than PlayStation is. Meaning Xbox has a whole lot of content, way more content than PlayStation has. Now, I'm not saying that's the only reason the Xbox is going multiplat, but you better believe that's a big reason. Satya said, yeah, we need to hit these numbers ASAP, and Phil figure it out. Phil was like, shit, well, I guess we need to go multiplat. And let me tell you guys, this shit is working so far. We'll see in a few years if this strategy is going to really work. But early signs indicate the shit is working. Not that we like it, but it is what it is. Thank you, Dark Angelic. Your baby father with the 2. Marvel fighting game is the only one I want. 5 out of 10. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I mean, I thought the game looked fine for people that like, especially fighting fans. I saw Maximilian dude. He was really excited for it because he loves fighting games. So Stefan Marcel with the 2. Ponies were bots was that in 2018 and 2021. TTS. Facts. Stefan, the only difference is they still have console sales. In 2017, we had the world's most powerful console. But it wasn't until Gear 6 we had a game to really show the power, a first-party game, to really show the power of that console. That's what PlayStation is doing right now. They're where we are with, like, you're spinning fast, where we were in 2017, 2018. Because 2018, we had the world's most powerful console, but they had the games. We didn't have the games. The difference now, Xbox has the games. PlayStation doesn't have the games, but they got the world's most powerful console, right? And they got console sales. Xbox didn't have that last generation. So, yeah, you're right, bro. Chio Walker with the 2. This is Sony when they can't money hack games. And they still money had a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? They still money had a couple of them. Magnum, member for 15 months. My PS5 is a big, ugly, white dust collector. Regret ever getting it. Facts, bro. Me too, man. It's just a waste. It's a waste. Call Weed with the 5. See a lot of former bots capping for PlayStation. Same guys were telling us to hold Xbox accountable for the same BS and poor release cadence 18 months ago. Facts, bro. Facts. That's why I can't stand these dudes, man. I know you guys notice I don't rock out with a lot of people. I just don't. I don't trust none of them. I don't. Just a chosen few. Just a chosen few I'm cool with. And Big Les with the 2. PlayStation won the console battle but lost the game war. Yeah, they definitely won the console sales. They did. No doubt about that. John Doe, what's up, bro? How you doing? Vic Al Gambino with the 2. Imagine buying a mansion with no furniture, i.e. PS5. Yeah, bro. Exactly, man. I rock out with moves and crap. Yeah, right, Amit. Get the hell out of here. So Shady, what's up, y'all? What's up, everybody? So that's all I'm saying, man, is that PlayStation, they really don't have any first-party games. And let me go into detail. I'm mad I don't have some receipts because I told you guys I did a video, and you know what? Let me see if I can pull that video up. I did a video after E3 2018, right? Xbox E3 2018. And if you guys remember that Xbox show at 2018, it was a really good show. They had a lot of multiplats, right? They did show a lot of multiplats. But they showed like Gears. They showed like one of the Forces. I think Forza, one of the Forces, Forza Horizon 4. So it was a good show, right? But I remember vividly people saying, yo, that show was trash because they had no first party games. They only had a couple first party games, and these shows is about first party. Now, let me tell you guys, man. I remember this vividly because I was like, what? What do you mean? They showed a couple of first party games. They announced 5 new studios. Like Phil Spencer brought his ass on stage and said they're buying 5 new studios. Well, they're buying 4 and internally developing 1. And I was just like, what do you mean? So to hear some of the excuses yesterday, I saw. Let me show you this shit. Hold on. Some of the excuses I saw yesterday was stupid, bro. For real. Let me change the timestamp here. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me share my screen right quick. Because this is from, what is it at? What a date? June 17th, 2018. I remember this day was Father's Day, bro. It was Father's Day. Right? I'm really noticing absolutely matter and multiplayer, but I even have as much gray hair there. You see that shit? It was coming though. The gray hair was coming. I had pimples on my face. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, King Thrash had left a message on this video. I'm so mad I did not screenshot it back then because when I blocked him on my channel, the message disappeared, and of course his channel is gone now. That channel is gone now. So yeah, so as you see, you know, people was like, too many multiplats last year. It was too many multiplats. We want to see exclusives. Too many multiplats. You know, there's so many shits. Oh man, and people were saying this show was trash. It was trash. This show was trash. It had too many multiplats. Now I don't know who this guy is, but look what he said. Oh fuck. I guess I can't blow it up. Right here. He said, remove background music. Fuck you. I'll tell you what to do. And yeah, multiplats do not count. Now, I don't know who this guy was. But this is the type of shit we saw. I saw. Multiplats do not count. That's what this is the stuff they were saying at E3 2018, where Xbox had a show with a lot of multiplats. This is the kind. See, I didn't get a lot of comments back then. But I'm telling you, guys like King Thrash, he left a message like, yeah, multiplats should not be a big part of your show. It's supposed to be about first party. And all them guys were saying this shit back then. Like this guy right here. I don't know if you guys can see it because I can't highlight it. He said, Griggity, multiplats have their place, but they don't win you E3. When the dust settles and E3 is over, all that's left are the games which matter most. He's talking about first-party games. Now, this is 6 years ago. Six years ago. Listen. Mr. 100 was there. What's up, Mr. 100? Back then. I'm telling you, bro, this is the shit they were saying. I remember vividly. I wish I had more receipts. I remember listening to some of those podcasts where ponies was going against Xbox, and some of those ponies were saying, yo, Xbox has no. What do you think Xbox has no games meant? What do you think Xbox? They were talking about first party games. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Sean, am I lying? They were talking about first party games. All you guys have is Halo, Gears, and Forza, no other games. So to all those guys out there that I was reading comments from and seeing videos of people saying, yo, if you don't like this show, you don't like video games. What? Their first party is dog shit. John Doe, I know you remember. You was an original member of BGST. But all that shit them guys were saying, they were saying it, bro. Xbox has no games meant first party. Now these dudes want to say, what do you mean you ain't like the show, man? They show Pragmata, they show 007. Shut that shit up. Stop it. Where's the consistency? There is none. That's why I'm here. Damn it. That's why guys like Sean is here and Ray and other guys in the community that do this console war shit. Because these guys, I'm not forgetting that shit. I showed you guys a couple of comments. I don't know if y'all can see it that well. I'll show you guys a couple of comments. That guy said flat out, multiplats don't count. But that's the logic ponies had back there. So we're using that same logic. We'll say, where's the first party games? PlayStation, where the games? Oh, we got games. We got games. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop. That state of play was ass, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Pragmata. Okay, it was cool. It was cool to see an update on that game. Okay, cool. 007, that was cool too. We heard about it. Glad we got to see it. The Marvel fighting game, cool. Not my cup of tea, but cool. Cool. Why do we need to see Metal Gear Solid for the 8th damn time? All those other games. The first party wasn't there, man. Ghost of Yote. What the hell was that? Have you ever seen a trailer at a show advertising the next show? I've never seen no shit like that. Sean was in awe. Sean was like, what? Dut, what the hell was that, Dut? I have never seen that in my life. Imagine Xbox said, hey, you know what? Showed a damn video of a young Marcus Phoenix standing there looking at the damn village. And then they pop up, yeah, it's going to be a Dev Direct focus on Gears of War in 2 months. And then he leave. That's what happened, literally. And y'all want to tell me, when that show was good, it was still good. They showed Final Fantasy, like what's the name of that shit? Final Fantasy, can't think of the name of it. That's cool. But when guys like me said, yo, E3 2018 was a good show, man. They revealed some games they never showed before, like Sekiro, even some first-party games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5. They showed a lot of good shit at that show. Nope, they ain't have enough first-party. Tactics, thank you, guys. I couldn't think of the name. Okay, what? So, I'm just telling you, bro. These guys were full of shit. Now, to be real, I'm gonna get these super chats, but a lot of ponies did say it was dog shit. All right. To be fair, and I have some receipts. Let me get these super so we can go to that part. Let me get the timestamp ready. Was trash. Let me get these supers, y'all, so we can go to the next part. Sean 786 with the 5 pounds says, I was just getting up to take a piss. And wouldn't you know, the one and only Dirt Pony Bot Griggity is live and kicking. Hashtag, how was the dentist, you POS? Kiss my ass. Yes, I had a crown that he needed to. Piece of shit. Do y'all know what a crown is, you assholes? It's a fake tooth. Bounty member for 39 months. I was wrong. I thought it was 8 until I rewatched it and it was a 5. I was going I was going in and out of the room. Yeah, Bounty, man. It's okay. Listen, if your opinion, you thought it was an 8, that's cool, bro. I'm not hating on that. But all I'm saying is the ponies that's praising this better not be the same ponies that was talking shit about Xbox back in 2018, because I'm not having it. Those same ponies that said, yo, a Multiplats, it shouldn't make the show good. It can't make the show good, or Multiplats don't count. And you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It was about the first party. Where's the first party? I don't give a fuck that Xbox is multiplat. Their games are first party games. We get them all in Gamepass because they're first party. And PlayStation only showed what, 1, 2 if you include the fighting game. If you include Ghost of Yote, that wasn't even a trailer, bro. It was just a bitch standing there. Yeah, Bunty, you did give it 8. Blank 964 Defy Dirt. You sound like you fell for the banana in the tailpipe back there. Look, bro, it was crazy, man. It was a crazy time because we wanted Xbox to provide more games for us. That's what we wanted. And we finally got it. Now, of course, it comes with a stipulation that we don't like, but that's what we was waiting for. Xbox, can we get some games? They've definitely done that. But you know, yeah. There's a stipulation for that. Thank you, bro. Simple Jack with the 5. Keely's showcases are mid because he doesn't have genuine love for gaming. He just loves the money the industry throws at him for marketing. Jeff Keighley, you know what? I said in the past, Jeff Keighley doesn't bother me that much, but he is really showing his ways, bruh. This week alone, he's been doing some sus shit. For, what game was that? Was that Pragmata? He was like, yeah, Pragmata coming to PS5 in 2026. But when Xbox shows a multiplayer at their show, he would say, yeah, so-and-so game is coming to PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox. But Pragmata is only going to PC, apparently. I mean, only going to PS5, apparently. See, watch WBG Monday for POS of the week, because he's definitely on that list. Thanks, Simple Jack. Primus Gaming, member for 25 months. Dirt, I have to say they're lost. They have no idea what BS to tout next because there's nothing. No damn games to speak of. Listen, man. It's rough. Time Maker Man the 2, that show was dog shit. F the ponies and shoe hole. Call we with the 5. They're just so dishonest. Imagine Xbox having a terrible show, and our response was, we get the EA and Ubisoft games. Thought exclusives matter. Goofy mother effers. I couldn't have said it more perfect myself, bro. They never said the Ubisoft show is the PlayStation Showcase. They never said EA show is the PlayStation Showcase. It's bullshit. Your baby father with the 5. Ponies had their members and the media pushing the Xbox has no games narrative because of first party challenges. Now they want to move the goalposts. Your baby father, I think you just hold on, bro. What you just did, I think I have a receipt of that shit, bro. Give me a quick second because the media was saying that shit. Oh man, where's it at? I have so many clips on this damn phone. The media was saying it, bro. I'm pretty sure I have it. I just gotta find it. Give me a second. Damn, I had so many clips on this phone. Bam, I found it. Ha! Thank you, baby father, because I'm about to send this shit to Sean. Sean DM, bro. And we're gonna show you how the media, you're 100% right. The media was pushing this shit. Let me share this. The media was pushing it. I know you guys saw this clip before, but you're 100% right.
Games. You know, PlayStation is traditionally known as the place for the exclusives, and Xbox is known for having no games. Not my words. That's the internet's words. Xbox has no games.
Did you hear that shit? This is an 8-second clip. Let me play it again.
You know, PlayStation is traditionally known as the place for the exclusives, and Xbox is known for having no games. Not my words. That's the internet's words. Xbox has no games.
See, guys, something about me, man. I don't lie. I don't make shit up. For you guys that didn't join this community until, I don't know, 2020, 2022, whatever, this is what the narrative was. Even in 2022, y'all saw it when Xbox didn't have no damn games. This what the narrative was. Xbox has no games. They were not talking about multiplats. They were not talking about games that they're playing. They were talking about first-party games specifically. That's what they were talking about. You know why they were saying that at that time in 2018? Because PlayStation had God of War. They had Spider-Man. They had some other, like they had a bunch of games, and Xbox didn't have much. That's why they started. Xbox has no games. Y'all ain't never got no games. Y'all ain't got shit. Timu Ron Jeremy. You see, PlayStation was known for the exclusives. You hear what he said? PlayStation known for the exclusives. Xbox is known to have no games. That's not my words. That's the internet. Yeah, you feel that same way too. Blank 964 to 5. PS5 shows what the PlayStation brand would be if the first party was dry and if Sony couldn't just money had third party like PS2 days. Worst PlayStation ever. I agree. It's the worst PlayStation ever, bro. Easily. Michael Fresh with the 10. Dirt, what was it that ponies and pony media were saying for the longest? Calm down. Not that kind of length. Piece of shit. Time about Xbox being third party. Sony's a full-on third-party publisher at this point. They're not going to say that because they're not putting games on Xbox. Not many games. Of course, we got Marathon and MLB The Show. They're not going to say they're a third-party publisher until they put the games on Xbox. They even got some shit on the Switch. But when Xbox was putting their games on PC, they were saying it was third-party publisher back then. Now Xbox really is a third-party publisher, but we used to them saying the shit because they've been saying it for years. Bernie Casey. Brian B with the 5. It can be an 8 as a Multiplats show and a 5 as a PlayStation show. Don't separate it, bro. Either you like the show or you didn't. Oh, man. We can say the same thing for Xbox show. Sunday, you're going to separate it. Well, it's a 8 as a Multiplats show, but a 7 as an Xbox show. Trey Bone. Listen, I'm not saying you can't like the show. I'm just calling out the hypocrisy. That's what I'm doing. I'm just saying y'all for years can't sit up there and say Xbox has no games. They were talking about first-party games. Y'all can't say that first-party games is what makes the show popping and Multiplats don't count. And then this show yesterday, y'all was, it was a good show because of Multiplats. Do that shit, bro. Trey Bone, member for 11 months. Ponies invented their own downfall by their own narratives. LOL, love to see it. Them dudes capped for this are the problem. Keep it up, actor Bernie Casey. Trey Bone, you are once again showing your damn age. I know who the hell Bernie Casey is. An angry therapist with the 2. I was surprised we didn't see The Last of Us there. Yeah. Your baby father with the 5. He said that in front of Destin after he was trying to defend IGN for their pony ways. Classic. Facts. Bradley Carter with the 5. At the end of Dirt's dentist appointment, the dentist kissed him on the forehead and said, "Don't forget to floss." Shut the hell up. Stupid ass. You piece of shit. Listen, I did want to show some more reactions from the community. Because listen, everybody's not saying it was a good show. Actually, the majority said it wasn't. But I did see a few Xbox guys and PlayStation guys said it was a good show in their opinion. And everybody can have their own opinion. That's fine, bro. But don't be up there with that bullshit. Don't be up there. You was the guys that was saying the multiplats don't count back then. L Unico Code. Hey man, I be seeing you in MBG chat because I stopped over there to see kind of his reaction after the show. Yeah, I clipped him a couple times. He was pissed, man. He was pissed. All right, y'all. Let me update this super chat. Let me update this timestamp. Yeah, MBG was pissed, bro. All right, let me show some more reactions. Now, I don't know who this broad is, but she said, Wolverine, not there. Venom, not there. Spider-Man DLC, not there. Bloodborne, I don't think they're ever going to make Bloodborne remaster. Something from Sony Santa Monica, something from Gorilla, something from Naughty Dog, more Astrobot. Sony, state of play, state of fail. Damn. She got 1,000 likes, 37,000 views. So, what she's saying is not wrong. First party. First party. Where is the first party? It's so funny how that doesn't matter anymore. Until certain people, like, listen, I posted that clip of MBG. He said, Sony, what? You have nothing. Payo. This was before the show. This state of play will be the best state of play ever. Not on the level of a showcase, but a very good event where most people go home happy. Afterwards, 5 out of 10 show for me. Some very good stuff like Baby Steps and James Mind Game, but lack of first party and one more thing in the end brings it down a bit. So a middle WL show. Win-loss show. Like I said, there are some ponies that's saying how the show wasn't that good. And as you see, Payo said, lack of first party. And one more thing. To me, that Marvel fighting game was not a one more thing. That was cool. But that's just my opinion. Now, if some people love fighting games and that Marvel game was a huge thing to you, kudos to you. But you think about the PS4 generation. A fighting game closing their show? Nah. Now, the game looks cool, man. I'm not hating on the game. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. I put this in my video, and a lot of other people was talking about this. Jack Moo Johnny said, y'all remember when PlayStation actually made games? I got dudes in my mentions saying, we getting the games from the Xbox show too. Drew. You know, how many times I've used a dumbass analogy about the people, like the people across the street is barbecuing and gave you something to eat. Yeah, man, you want something to eat? Here you go, bro. Here go a plate. Hey, man, take a plate home to your kids and your wife. Here, man. Then your ass relying on them. Every day, you like, oh, I hope the nigga across the street cooking again. And he'll give you a plate. He'll give you another plate. But you don't want your own food? You don't want your refrigerator full? You don't want your wife to cook on your stove? You're going to rely on the dude across the street to feed you? Is that what you're going to do? Rely on the dude across the street to feed you? Because he's cooking. He cooking a lot of food, man. He cooking a lot of food. And the people at his house They eating good. But he's like, here, man, here, you want to play here. Now, this play going to cost you. Now, the people at my house, the play comes with this being at the house. But the play going to cost you, but you're more than welcome to eat the food. You just got to pay for it. But these guys are celebrating their wife not cooking. These dudes are celebrating having no food in their refrigerator. Oh, I just rely on the niggas across the street to feed me. That's how they sound. The PlayStation fanboy has fallen off. They have completely fallen off. You know why? The PlayStation fanboys would say, yo, man, PlayStation, we need some more. What is this shit? And don't get me wrong, there's a few of them out there right now, like Jack Move Johnny. He's been very critical of PlayStation. Give props to MBG. He's been very critical of PlayStation lately. And there are a few others. But then we have guys like J-Dub, 20 out of 10. Really, nigga? Really, bro? Then some of the ponies kind of go hard on Jack Move. They don't like it. But like this guy, he said, I like the show, but I only recall 2 PlayStation Studio games. Facts, Lewis. Now this guy, he said to Jack Move, are they lying? He's talking about the comment about Xbox games. So yeah, we're still getting Xbox games. Yes, we're getting Xbox games, yes. That doesn't bother you, man. That will bother me. Shit, bro. Now, this guy got a good quote. Yeah, I didn't buy my PlayStation for Xbox games. Facts. Tugger Nut. That name is crazy. He said couldn't even actually show Ghost of Yote. Shit is getting ridiculous. This dude said, I didn't buy my PlayStation for Xbox games. Oh, can I do the round of applause? Can I do the round of applause, damn it? Excuse me. Let me get some water. Some bloody water. Yo, Shan the God, it's hilarious because they spend all this time saying Xbox has no games. Xbox are trash, and now it's all they have to look forward to. Yes, I love it. Talk that shit, bro. This dude say, this was a solid state of play. This doom and gloom ain't gonna work today. Okay, man, you can love the show, bro. You can love the show, bro. I'm not saying you can't like the show. Uh-oh. This the pony said, okay, let me get this straight. You got Death Stranding 2 this month. Ghost of Yote in October. Ceros, Intergalactic, Wolverine, etc. And the narrative is that they're not making games anymore because none of them except Ghost of Yote showed up in the state of play. We really doing this, Jack? Bro, you really defensive, aren't you? Yes, we're really doing this. Something I think people fail to realize. Not just a game being in a show, but a game showing well in the show. Do you know why Xbox Showcase last year was so fire? Not only did they show a lot of the games, but a lot of those games showed well. Fable looked dope. Perfect Dark looked dope. Doom looked dope. See, that's important. The games have to show well. They can't do that shit that Ghost of Yote did yesterday. Showing the bitch staring in space. They have to show well. Oh my God. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. I'm still looking at under Jack Move's comment thread, the notorious David. Microsoft never made games. They just bought them. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. They never made games. They just bought them. So I guess PlayStation is their exclusives is only first party, right? I guess PlayStation's exclusives is only first party, David. David, you need to be you should be ashamed of yourself. Something tells me if PlayStation bought everything the Xbox does, he will be okay with it. Mr. Someone, oh shit. The Xbox saving PlayStation for real, yeah. So, PlayStation. Hey, a lot of people is talking shit. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people talking shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But at the end of the day, man, a lot of that shit is what it is. What's up, Lotus E Spirit? How you doing? Blinkly Blanks. Anthony Chipmunk, what's up, bro? Everybody that's here. Man. Flyboy with the member for 3 months. Played the clip. What clip you talking about?
Where are all of these games?
What'd you say, J-Dub?
Where are all of these games?
Broke Boy Insider with the 2. I was surprised no remaster announcement. See, that's a shame. We're so used to hearing remaster announcement. Broke Boy Insider said he was surprised we ain't hear anything about a remaster. And that's something else going back to what's going on the PlayStation. Those remasters. Think about that. Them remasters they're doing that for a reason because they don't have enough ready and they're trying to put out content where nothing is ready. Remasters are quick, they're cheap. You should Shuhei Yoshida said, because you please, if you want new games, you better buy these remasters. Wow. Jay Rimberg with the 5. Ain't it wild that ponies move the goalposts as much as they do? Also, is it me or it seems like Sony pays certain people to cap for them? I ain't gonna say that because remember they accused Microsoft of paying people like me. Oh, they're paying Dirt Griggity. He's getting a push. Oh, yeah, he's getting a push. So I ain't gonna say that. I think these guys are just capping for him. Thank you, bro. Spartan 661 with the 5. Ponies have selective hearing, selective vision, selective non-common sense, and their math makes no sense. I agree. 100%. Your baby father with the 2. No gameplay of Yote months before release. Well, they are having a special state of play in July for Ghosts of Yoho. The Angry Therapist with the 5. Sony started off buying games that they had nothing. They didn't make their own games till later. Facts. I said, was that dude around during the PS2 generation? Because that's all they did. Hell, even the PS1. It's crazy, bro. These dudes must be some young punks. They're just talking about what Microsoft has done recently. Well, Xbox is just buying games. Shut up. Hell up. J Mac, what's up, bro? Remember for 30 months. Shout out to Dirt Griggity. Hashtag Graybeards in the building. Happy showcase weekend. We winning. Hashtag XWO is fully operational. Salute. Shout out to you, J Mac. Appreciate you, bro. For sure. They reason with the 5. They showed that value brand Marvel versus Capcom because of the Marvel contract, I bet. Which means Wolvie got kicked aside. I smell a lawsuit coming also. Vic Gambino with the 2. After the dentist, did you have to pure the glizzies? What the fuck are you talking about, man? Y'all cats be talking too much gay shit all the time, bro. That shit don't even be funny no more. I went to the damn dentist. Y'all talking, but like, come on, bro. I'm still kind of confused by this shit. Like, what? You talking about glizzies, bro? What the hell are you talking about? I went to a damn dentist, man. I'm confused. Some of that shit is weird, bro. Yeah, I mean, listen, the jokes is fun and shit, but y'all are going to. I can't even talk no more, bro. I see, yeah, I'm going to the dentist. I'm gonna be late until the show tomorrow, Sean, because I'm going to the dentist. Oh, devil have the dentist doing this stuff. What the fuck? The dentist? Come on, bro. Stop it. This shit get a little weird, man. Come on, for real. Come on, for real, bro. I don't know what to say to you. Like, I can't go to the dentist? Going to the dentist is a pause now? I'm just saying, Flyboy, what I don't know, bro. I don't know what to say. I'm going to the dentist, bro. Oh, man. Yeah, see, like the white fiance, that shit, all that shit is funny, but damn, going to the dentist? Come on, bro. Come on, man. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't about to say pause with every damn thing I say. Anyway, y'all. Damn, I forgot what the hell I was about to talk about. Shit. Oh, yeah. I remember now. Thank you. I want to ask you guys a question because I've seen a lot of people. Time I say 58. I've seen a lot of people bring this up. Where in the hell is Wolverine? Now, look, this is my personal opinion. They announced the game in 2021. Of course, you know, we had that leak. They had that leak. It was a huge leak, terrible leak. And where's that game at? People was playing the game. Do you think they're going back? This me personally, I think they are kind of rebooting it because they, like Jesse P, I agree. They really going back to the drawing board, changing some stuff because people was literally playing the game, bro. Literally playing the game. Yeah, Ted Price left. I know he kind of retired, but I don't know, man. What's going on with the game? That game was revealed in 2021. If they don't show that game off this year, that shit definitely got delayed. Or I really think the game is being rebooted. Like, you know how they said Everwild got rebooted? They said Everwild got rebooted, right? They were doing the game and they said, you know what? Scrap it. We need to start this game over. We need to start it over. Spider-Man, I'm not thinking that game is canceled. That's too valuable of a game for them to outright cancel. But personally, I do think it might have got scrapped and started over. But that's a lot of time and money, man. That leak was hurt. That leak was hurtful. I know that leak hurt them, bro. Like, seriously. So you said you don't think it's coming out understanding? I mean, I'm not going to say that. Now, when it comes to fair games, I'm going to say that. But I think that game is way too valuable. But PlayStation still keep on doing these Marvel deals. And even though Marvel take a big chunk out of the profits, they're still doing these Marvel deals. Now, this is one thing. People think because it's Marvel, the game is automatically going to be a hit. Bro, there's been plenty of Marvel games that have flopped. Avengers, anybody? Guardians of the Galaxy? I know Marvel Rivals is doing well, but just because it's a Marvel IP don't mean the game is gonna, you know what I'm saying? But Wolverine is a popular superhero. But we'll see what happens. Is Venom? I don't know. See, like Maurice Brand, that's a good question. We heard they were doing a Venom DLC. What is happening? I know these PlayStation fanboys want some answers. Like, what's happening? Venom, that's right. Maybe that shit was canceled, bro. I don't know, man. It's a rough time. Rough time. Now, not just Marvel, DC games have been flopping recently. Shit. Suicide Squad, Gotham Knights. That's it. Nothing's guaranteed anymore, bro. Nothing. And if Wolverine comes out, when is it coming out? Reveal 2021, leak happened in what, 2023? Blade. Yeah. Blade's supposed to, I don't think they're going to show Blade this year, maybe next year. But yeah, hey, yo, Carolina game, I actually finished Gotham Knights. You know? Yeah, my superhero games haven't been hitting like that lately. All of them. And if Insomniac, if that roadmap still like stays the same, they're going to be, that's what they are now. They're the damn Marvel Studios game studio. Blade should be a launch title. I think that game probably like 2027. When did Deathloop come out, y'all? For the PS5? 2022 or 2021? I think it came out 2021, didn't it? Deathloop 2020. Damn, so you said 2020, amid say 2022. I think it came out 2021 for the, I'm talking about the PS1. I'm the PS5 version. Let's see. When did Deathloop release? It was 2021. Yo, because remember, they ported it to Xbox in 2022. So if Deathloop released in 2021, I think they're gonna show Blade next year. I think they're gonna show it in 2026 and comes out in 2027. Interesting stuff, bro. But yeah, I just want to ask you guys, where the hell is Wolverine at, man? Just see what y'all thought, man, because that's an important game for them. And you know, we'll see what happens. But let me. Now, any of you guys got the Nintendo Switch? Any of you guys got the Nintendo Switch? Because I'm going to show you something. This guy. I guess he's cool. But he put out a tweet that's really off base. And it kind of pissed me off. I'm in a DM with him. Don't really talk to him too much. But it really pissed me off. And I hope he's listening. All right, let me. Nobody got the Switch because I saw J-Rock posted something earlier that it was where he was at. They was all stocked up. They were not sold out. There was a bunch of them. Let me see if I can show you guys right quick. 430. Let me show you guys right quick what J-Rock had posted. I think he posted. Let me see. Oh, he put it in the DM. So let me go to the DM. Hold on. Yeah, J-Rod left this in the DM. Let me show you guys. Ray got 2. Oh, shit. That bitch full. Nah, boy, this one that's missing over there towards the left. I just wanted to say, man, you guys know me. I'm not a Nintendo fan at all. But if you guys are Nintendo fans and you're looking forward to the Nintendo Switch, kudos to you. I hope you have and I hope you enjoy it. But what I want to bring up is, like I said, I'm in the DM with this guy. Oh, man, the shit is just so annoying. So he said this. 300 plus people showed up at the Best Buy line for a midnight launch of Nintendo Switch 2. I was taken aback. Console gaming is very much alive. Do not let some corny CEO tell you otherwise just because he has failed in his achievements. He's clearly taking a shot at Phil Spencer. Now, like I said, this dude, I'm in the DM with him. Dude, he realized the first 300... First of all, nobody said consoles are dead. They said they're not growing. Who are the first people to show up for console releases, y'all? Let's have a test. Who are the first people that show up for the console? Mitchy Pooh, you got an A+, my man. Of course, it's the hardcore people gonna show up first. When the Xbox Series X, I was there. Well, actually, I wasn't there. They had to mail it to me because I couldn't get one. But I would have been in the damn line if they would have had enough Xbox Series X's at launch. If they would have had enough PS5s at launch, PlayStation guys would have been there day one. So to throw shots at Xbox and Phil Spencer because people showed up for the Nintendo Switch at midnight, they're the fucking hardcore. Of course they're going to show up. Nobody said console gaming is dead. But everybody is saying it's not growing. I guarantee all 300 of those people that showed up at that Best Buy he was at, they have a Nintendo Switch. One. They're just upgrading. What does that mean? They're selling to the same people. Why is PlayStation putting their games on PC? Why is Xbox doing what they're doing? These are the same people that say, yeah, physical is here to stay forever. No, it's not. So shit like this annoys me, bro. Jay Rembert said, I think you and Phil Spencer are right. Console gaming is still popular, but it just hasn't grown or outpaced PC gaming. Facts! Nowadays, a lot of people play on PCs, and that number continues to grow when consoles are about to be 1,000 a pop. Facts, Jay Rembert. I don't know if you're still in here, but facts. Nobody said consoles are dead. We're just saying they're not growing. And like Jay Rembert said, PCs, the PC platform is actually growing. There's kids asking for PCs now. Just because there's 300 people at this dirty ass Best Buy that he was at, he think what? What does that mean? Oh shit, doggy dog talking shit. You know what I'm saying? No, hey yo, Detroit Reaper said what CEO said it was dead. Nobody said it was dead. He doesn't listen, man. Xbox isn't just focusing on a console anymore. That's clear as day. They're not focusing only on the console anymore. And people say that's because Xbox consoles don't sell. They put their shit on PC in 2016. 9 years ago. They did that because they knew what was happening. Nobody said consoles is dead. The shit is just not growing. The PC platform is growing. I'm just saying, bro. That's the type of shit that annoy me. And these dudes be acting like Phil Spencer smashed that girl, bro. Like these dudes be acting like Phil Spencer straight up took that girl from him or something. Hi, welcome to Target. We have a sale on Xbox Series X's. Hi, is that Phil Spencer? Hello, Phil Spencer, you have a call on line 3. Phil Spencer, you have a call on line 3. Feel like, damn, how do people know I'm here? Hello, welcome to Chick-fil-A. How may I take your order? Tim Nog, is that you? No, this ain't me, Phil. Phil, like he lost weight. I can't do the snorting no more, Duke. He lost weight. Phil, hi, Phil. I've lost 39 pounds now. Ozempic and Blue Chews is my go-to. I want to say thank you. Oh my God, man. Okay, bye-bye. Oh man. Let me get these supers, guys. Okay, bye-bye now. Tim Dog work at Costco. Hi, we have a sale on chicken bakes. If you want a chicken bake, Phil Spencer, meet me at the food court. I mean, I didn't know that Phil Spencer was here. Meet me at the food court, sir, with the Xbox shirt. We have a sale on paper towel. Boy Insider with the fire. Remember, opponents made fun of us when we said, just wait. We have games cooking right now. They are coming. Now, this is what they are saying. Oh my God. You are spitting facts, bro. Fratanga did a video about me in 2018, maybe 2019. Well, I kept on saying the games are coming, and he did a video roasting me. But you're right, bro, boy. That's what we were saying. The games are cooking. The games are coming. Xbox is cooking. This is what they're doing now. They're doing the exact same shit that us Xbox guys did. Insane, man. It's insane. Brian B. with the fire. Can you imagine how they would come for Xbox? If anyone associated with Xbox, past or present, said, if you want new games, but the remasters, bro, they will be killing Xbox right now. Burbo Inside with the 10. I knew they were going to do that with Ghost of Yoho. I predicted it in Reforge's 7-hour pre-show for State of Play. Yeah, I know. They have to have something to show this fall. He just laughed at it. Bro, 7 hours? Damn. Hey, man. I don't know how them guys be doing that, but kudos to them. Mike Fresh with the 2. I mean, the dentist is filling up your mind. What? I don't know what to say anymore, bro. This is sus, man. Like, shit you doing every day is all of a sudden sus now? Going to the dentist? Next thing you know, you say brushing your teeth is sus. Like, what's wrong with y'all, man? What has this world come to? Please tell me, what has this world come to? Going to the dentist? You can't do nothing no more. You can't even go get a damn hot dog. Oh, look at you eating a glizzy. It's a hot dog, you piece of shit. This shit is annoying. Bro. Imagine me eating a hot dog saying pause. The whole time I'm eating a hot dog. Oh my God, man. Dan Lazar with the 2. Their president is on the list. F ICE. Oh. Yo, what the hell is going on between Trump and Elon, bro? What the hell is going on? Wasn't they friends like a few weeks ago? Damn. Vic Algambino with the 2. We just tease you, bro. Don't crash out. We love you. Pause. I know, but that shit can be annoying talking about going to the dentist, bro. Come on, man. I'm like, come on, dog. Time Maker Man to 5. Are those remasters even selling? It seems like nobody wants them. And I'm counting Ghosts of Yoho is being rushed. I don't think they're selling like that. They might have sold, a few copies. But nah. Because those games don't need to be remastered, bro. Your baby father with the 5. At this point, Sony isn't making Marvel games to make huge profits. they use Marvel to market their platform as the place to play popular IPs. I agree. And that's pretty much what it is. I agree. They're the platform with Marvel games. Yeah, you're right about that, bro. Ultraman Defy consoles are growing. Every generation, they barely fit in my entertainment system. That's true. That's true. I wonder what that next Xbox is going to look like, because one thing I noticed, I was, like watching old E3s. That damn 360 was a pretty ass console, bro. The way that shit looked, she was beautiful. Now I know the Xbox Series X was just a damn rectangle. But that 360 was a pretty ass console. But I'm assuming the next console is going to be bigger than the Xbox Series X. She's gonna be this like a tower PC. It might look like a damn tower PC. Straight up. Thank you, bro. But that's a fact. Dan Lazar with the 5. I'm the dad that doesn't buy the kids what they want. It's my monies. You're getting the Xbox and you're gonna love it. F Nintendo, F PlayStation, F gas. Damn. Damn, that's how he threw an F gas in there. Rain G4 with the 2 Phil Spencer, Phil Dead Girl. That's how they act. Rain G4, they acting like Phil Spencer took their chick, bro. Like, I'm like, damn, I know you guys don't like the multiplayer strategy, but damn, y'all can't stop talking about Phil and Xbox. Like, are y'all okay? Now, I'm talking about in DMs. Like, these niggas won't stop talking about it. The Anger Therapist with the 2. Those curses are working overtime. Talk that shit, bro. Rain G4 with the 2. Their girl got filled. That's how they acting, flat out. Rain with another 2. Dennis do say open wide. Just saying. Come on, man. Oh my God. Jigga J with the 2. PlayStation ponies get filled with sticks of butter. What? Jigga J, sticks of butter. What the hell is going on? Ray with the 2. Yeah, F gas. He needs a nose job. Oh, come on, man. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What the hell is going on? All right, so shit. Hey, listen, let me show y'all something real quick. I'm gonna start having the POS of the week preview because this shit is funny. This one is too funny. I can't even hold it, y'all. I can't even hold it for Monday. This one is so funny. Let me do a timestamp. 119. Okay, listen to this one, y'all. Look at this one. Now, like I said, this is the POS of the week preview. Something, excuse me, something I might start doing on Dark Man, because I'm starting to have more and more POSs. So, look at this one, y'all. Whoever this guy is, he doesn't have a name, just, shapes and shit. Official 007 First Light has been revealed as a PS5 exclusive. Oh my God. This guy has been the POS of the week before, by the way. Oh my God. Here's a preview, y'all. Of course, he got community noted. It's coming to Xbox Series, Steam, Switch 2, and Epic Store. It's not exclusive to PS5. Why did he get 913 likes? Oh, he tried to edit it. Oh my God, look, edit post this game. Oh my God, really? That got 3 likes. Now, look at this. The actual accurate information is going to be on Xbox, PC, and PS5 and Switch. Got 3 likes. But the original lion ass post got 913 likes. Y'all, please. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Talk to me. Like, what? What? What are you doing, man? 913. And why is he following me? Why the F is he following me? These ponies be following me. Oh my God. Do you see this, bro? The lies got 913 likes, but the truth got 3. Telling you, bro. Telling you, bro. There's something wrong with these people. So that was our POS of the week preview. I can't make this shit up. You can't listen. You can't make this shit up, bro. For real. All right. Yeah. Real quick. Clobril. Who was it? Clobril or Hazardor that had all of the games coming? Let me Xbox games at state of. Now, of course, guys, we know that the show is Sunday, man. What y'all gonna do? Let's have some fun. But when it comes to the state of play, Clobril posted a picture of the games that's also going to Xbox. Of course, Pragmata, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy Tactics. Look at that. Square Enix is putting games on Xbox day one. I'm fully expecting them to announce some Final Fantasy games at the showcase Sunday. Silent Hill F. That shit looks scary, y'all. But I think I'm going to buy it. 007 First Light, Bloodstain, Mortal Kombat Collection. I can't wait for that. Digimon, Romeo is a Dead Man, Tides of Tomorrow. Cool. You know, I don't care about all of these games, but I think it's cool. Because people would still want to tell you that Xbox doesn't get all of the multiplats. Maybe there's some small, obscure game that's not going to Xbox. And I'm not talking about the games that have deals with PlayStation or Nintendo. At one point, some points of the Xbox One generation and even the Xbox Series generations, it was this game skipping Xbox. Not because they had a deal with Nintendo or PlayStation, just because they just skipped it. But you're starting to see more and more studios put their games on Xbox because, like I said, even though they're the lowest number of consoles sold, they're still over 30 million. That's a lot of potential buyers of your game. Of course, 30 million people is not going to buy your game, but that's still a lot of potential. If GTA 6 comes out, just say the first year, it sells 50 million. It'll be like what? 35 on PlayStation, 15 on Xbox, maybe? You wouldn't like that? I'm pretty sure Take-Two loves it. That's what I'm always trying to say, man. These people think putting games on Xbox is stupid because they're third place. There are over 30 million consoles out there. Even if your game sells 1 to 2 million, that's an additional 1 to 2 million you didn't have before, you piece of shit. GTA will break stores. Yes, it will. But you know what I'm saying? So those games are coming to Xbox, and I think that's cool, bro. I think it's cool. You know, like the showcase is Sunday. I was listening to a podcast with Nate the Hate, and he was saying some shit that kind of annoyed me about the showcase. But I'm expecting the showcase to be pretty good this Sunday. Bro, this shit is in like 2 days. Overstay Thursday, Friday, 3 days. And the shit kind of early. It's like at 1 o'clock. So you don't have to be waiting around all day. Ain't this shit crazy, bro? The Xbox showcase is here. A couple days, y'all. And I can't wait for it because now I will say I'm not as hyped as I usually am. I think a lot of people hit me up said they're not as hyped as it usually is. Yeah, they said it's going to be worse than last year. Part of me thinking, how could it be better than last year? I don't think it's going to be better than last year because last year was stacked, bro. And think about this. Some of those games obviously came out. You know, like Fable, I don't think Fable's going to be here because I don't think we need to see Fable. But there's also some other, I'm expecting Gears to be here. I'm expecting, you know, some other games to be here. If this show is better than last year, bro, because last year was a banger. Last year was a banger. But I don't know, man. It's like this year has been so stacked, bro. Like I said, every show, I haven't even played Oblivion yet. This is so stacked, man. But this show is going to be a lot of fun. Bro, I'm so happy. I'm so proud. Okay, let me change this. I'm happy at the state of Xbox first party, bro. This has exceeded my expectations. Now, like I said before, please forgive me for keep on bringing this shit up, but it is what it is. Their first party, where their first party is, I thought they would never be at a point where they have this much content. Now, we would have liked a lot of this shit to be exclusive. Like I was telling Sean earlier when I was talking to his punk ass. I was like, yeah, man, you know, ABK, okay. Bethesda, okay, I get it. If those games were multiplat, but you know, Halo and Gears and shit, you kind of like, we couldn't keep those. Yeah, but Flyboys, it's not many leaks this year. You know, like State of Decay 3, they're teasing something. I think they're going to be there. I would be surprised if Undead Labs is not at the showcase with State of Decay 3. I'll be surprised. I can't wait for that game. Remember when that game beat God of War and NPDs? I'll never forget that shit. But this is that time of year, man. This is that time of year. Gears of War beta shadow drop. That's interesting. See, Brothers Grimm, I don't think Forza is going to be there. Forza Horizon 6. I don't think it's going to be there. I think they just dropped Forza Horizon 5 on the PlayStation 5. I think people still, you know, they want people to enjoy that. Now, next year, I do think it will be at the showcase and dropping next year, possibly. Vic with the two opponents' preferred beverage is warm hot dog water. Yes, it is. Sarcastic tourist, member for 12 months. In the words of Kevin Samuels, you can't make this shit up. Laughing my ass up. Yeah, bro, those were some crazy tweets. Blank 964-2. Dirt and Ray Ray should stream Silent Hill together. I'm not scared of scary games. This is Ray Ray and P-Lump. But that shit does look scary though. But I'm still gonna get it. The scariest game I played the last 20 years was probably Resident Evil 7. Because that was scary. Part 8 wasn't that scary. Except for that one mission when you was in that damn hospital with that weird baby-looking creature. That was kind of scary. But Part 7 was kind of creepy, bro. But I finished it. I somehow managed to finish it. I don't know how, with that crazy-ass family, but I did finish it. But Silent Hill looks creepy as shit. But I think I'm going to get it. Bradley Carter with the fire. Year after year, PlayStation will have less and less first-party games. They can't afford the risk. Hashtag third-party box. Yeah, man, they can't. That's one thing where Xbox has the advantage. You know what, James Kofi? I never played Condemn, bro. Is it BC? I never played Condemn. It was a launch title, right? And back then, I didn't really get scary games. I never played Condemn. Wow. Even within, yeah, both of those games was fire, but they wasn't scary. But the second one was so underrated. Yeah, Bradley, like you said, that's something about Xbox. Because of Xbox Game Pass, they can take more gambles. Right? With a game like South of Midnight. You know what I'm saying? I love the game. It is backwards compatible. I gotta try Condemn, bro. I never played it. Evil Dead scared the shit out of me, bro. That movie, yep. Karma God with the fire. I went to Starbucks and got my iced coffee dirt. Sony left their fan base in complete dirt. Ponies acting like Phil ain't they daddy now. Facts, bro. I love it. Karma God with the fire. Dirt. ABK has the monkey paw effect. The ABK deal was good for Microsoft, bad for Xbox console warriors. Bungie was all around bad for PlayStation. Well said, because like I said, bro, the ABK deal, we heard the story from what I was told. Satya, Amy Hood was like, look, we spent a lot of money. Phil even admitted they spent a lot of money on Xbox. Said, listen, yeah, we need this money back as soon as possible. You need to come up with a plan to get this money coming back as soon as possible. And Phil had to say, yo, we got to go multiplayer. But that's why when you see guys pull old clips of Phil saying exclusives is important and we're not a third party, that's because they weren't at that time. Things change. Listen, man, my nephew, this nigga, he stopped eating pork, right? Cool. Imagine me going back 2 years ago of a picture of him eating bacon, like, hey, nigga, remember this? You ain't better than us. No, he chose to stop eating bacon. Things changed. He don't eat pork anymore. Things changed. So I can't go back 10 years ago and say, hey, man, you used to eat pork. Yeah, he did, but he don't anymore. So Xbox used to have exclusives. They don't anymore. I'm just saying. Things changed. Clearly, things changed. Same PlayStation did some shit too. Eating pork is for losers. Oh, man. Yeah, but you're right. Bungie was all around bad. But you're right. The ABK deal was good for Microsoft, but bad for Xbox console warriors. Because, you know, the story, bruh, when it happened, I was like, y'all can't believe this. You know, my channel dead. It's over with. The console war is over. You know, they're multiplat. But after time went on, you kind of see, you know what? We're still getting all of the games in Game Pass. Ponies are clearly buying these games. And guess what Xbox is doing with that money? They're reinvesting in Game Pass. And it's sad because at this point, ponies are relying on Xbox for games, bro. They're calling the Xbox Showcase Sunday a PlayStation Showcase. They don't have an actual PlayStation Showcase. So they're going to call the Xbox Showcase a PlayStation Showcase. That's how bad it is right now, bro. P-Lump with the two. Phil is Pony stepdaddy that they love to hate. Facts. Exactly. Why so serious with the two? Things change. Dirt used to love Moochie Crap. There you go. I used to love Moochie Crap show. Tim Dog used to defend Phil Spencer. Crap Gamer used to love Xbox. Mooch used to love Xbox. Like we said, things change, bro. It's just funny how, you know, we don't like what's happening, but shit, what are we supposed to do? Like, am I supposed to email Phil Spencer and call him a piece of shit? Hey, Phil, you piece of shit. What's wrong with you? What are you doing? It's funny how that works, bro. All right, it's time for me to get out of here, man. Yeah, the showcase is, man. Listen, you talking about the showcase. Guys, you remember this? Hold on. Let me do this timestamp. Do you remember when they used to do little montages like this? Hold on. Play the music because I think it's copywritten music, y'all. But maybe they used to do, let me do this timestamp. They used to do little montages like this. Let me share my screen. Remember they used to do this kind of shit, bro? showing off like all of the games at the show. Lost Planet. Remember this? Boy, Xbox 360 was the shit, bro. You couldn't tell me nothing. Bruh, table tennis. Then the music. I think that's copyrighted music, but Mass Effect. Now this is from E3 2006. Man, this is they had so many damn games, bro. Now, of course, like most of these were third party. Hey, man, did somebody that say Fear? Yeah, I played Fear, but I never did finish it. But I never played Condemn. Too Human. Ain't that P-Lump game? P-Lump love that damn game, man. I finished that shit. This shit was trash, though. Never been into Viva Pinata. Couldn't get into them. I tried to, but I couldn't. Bro, it was so many games. This is like so many, like, it's not as many games anymore, man, because licensed games, like, that's crazy. You know, it's a crazy time, bro. Sonic the Hedgehog, that game was ass. Too Human is trash. Madden was trash the whole 360 PS3 generation to me. That's just my opinion. That shit was trash, bro. It got better. Like maybe the last one was okay, but it got decent in the PS4, Xbox One generation. Saints Row, remember that? That was the shit. Saints Row was the shit, bro. Until it got too goofy. Stranglehold, whoa, Stranglehold. Love that game, dog. If this next Xbox Enchanted Arms, I remember playing that game. It was the turn-based RPG, but what's it called? The like with the boxes. What do you guys call that? The damn it, it's the RPGs where they had the it's like the boxes where you got to move the characters to certain boxes. I don't remember the name of that shit. Dead Rising. I was playing the remake. Dance Revolution. No, not real-time strategy. What was it? It was a turn-based tactical. That was it. Tactical. Not strategy. Not tactical. Tactical turn-based. That's what it was. Thank you. Crackdown. Remember that game? Everybody bought that shit because of Halo 3. I bought 99 Nights. I didn't like it. It was like Dynasty Warriors, and I never really played a Dynasty Warriors game. And it was difficult. Nigga, Gears. It's a shit, bro. Damn. I remember downloading that for my 360. That little video clip, watching that shit so many times. Now, remember, I was like 30. I wasn't like a little kid, a teenager. I was at least this was 2006. Yes, it was before my birthday, so I was 29. Because I believe like E3 was in May back then. I watched that shit so many times, bro. I was like 29 years old. I watched it back like, oh man, look at all these games. Look at all these games. Xbox 360 was the shit, bro. So the showcase Sunday. You was only 5. I remind you, Young Punk. It's a good time, man. Good time. Dirt, check your DM. I will do that. Gears of War is also backwards compatible. You're damn right it is. Who the hell is Mr. Perfect Sale? Who is he? Kiss my ass. Hey, did y'all block him? Because I didn't see. Too Human was trash. I finished it, but it was trash, bro. They really say he was 24. Yeah. No, I enjoy Crackdown 3. I actually like Crackdown 3 campaign. Hey, yo, Clue, who's Mr. Perfect Sale? Like, did y'all block him? Hold on. He said, "Ah, look, the old man at it again with the console wars. Change that thumbnail. Replace the crying baby face with yours. How dare you?" You gonna tell me replace the baby face with mine? I don't want to, punk. Hey, I actually do have some black Reggies though. I got some black Reggies now. You know, because Reggie had a glow up. You know what I'm saying? I got Reggies with beards, old Reggies, young Reggies. Like, like at Reggies with glasses now, and all of them snot nose and crying. Pieces of trash. All right, y'all, it's time to go, man. Play my theme song, Dirt. What's your theme song? Play my theme song, Dirt. Pete on with the two. Phil, who am you, sucker? Who am your ass, Phil? Philip, hey, Philip, come over here, boy. Who am you? Giggity 08 with the 5. I only bought Lost Planet for the Halo 3 beta, not knowing that Lost Planet was actually pretty good. Lost Planet had a Halo 3 beta. I thought that was Crackdown, bro. You'll have Asian Reggie. I don't think I have no Asian Reggies. Hold on. Giggity wasn't the Halo 3 beta in Crackdown? Cause like Lost Planet was a Capcom game. It was fire though. Listen, Lost Planet, I have that game, BC. I was playing it about maybe sometime last year, and somebody hit my message like, "Why you playing that old ass shit?" I don't know. I'm always playing old ass games. All right, y'all, I'm out of here, man. Thank you guys. See you guys tomorrow on TTS. I think TTS starts at 2:00 tomorrow. Bye, Bullet Bill. Who the hell is Bullet Bill, Magnum? They should bring back Lost Odyssey. They should like remaster it or remake it. I say remaster would be good enough. Don't call me the damn Sean Kemp. Burnout was my shit, Stanky G. Burnout was fire, bro. The Angle Therapist with the two. Sony gave it. Sony gave it to the ponies. No Vaseline. No Vaseline.
Nigga, you never know you're gonna need some Vaseline, my nigga.
Dave Reezy with the two. Thought you were talking about Reggie Miller. What? Reggie Miller? What the hell are you talking about, Dave Reezy? I'm lost. Full Auto was fired too, James Kofi. Yo, Full Auto was the shit. Hey, yo, Brian B, they supposed to be doing that Splinter Cell remake. Yeah, but Full Auto was dope, bro. I remember that was early in the Xbox One gen. Not Xbox One, the Xbox 360 gen. I definitely remember Full Auto. That was fire. That was a Sega game too. I don't know who developed it, but Sega definitely platinum. Reggie, man. Oh, okay. Sorry. All right, y'all. See you guys tomorrow on TTS. Yes, it was a launch window title, right? Because I remember it came out not on launch day, but close to it. Like maybe a month or two later. I never played DJ Hero. Nah, I never played that. All right, guys. See you guys tomorrow, man. Thank you for all the love. Dead or Alive 4. Thank you, Trey Freezy. About to get out of here, man. Peace out, y'all. See you guys tomorrow on TTS. I'm not our truth, you piece of shit. Peace out.
Anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Ray with the two. By Louis Gossett Jr., black ass cousin. You know, Louis Gossett Jr. was like probably a little bit darker than me. You know that, right? You piece of shit. Jesse P. Black Stanley Tucci. You know, I know movie actors. You know, I know TV. George Duke, Bill Cobbs. What is going on? Alvin Williams. Are you talking about the basketball player? Admit they used to play for the Toronto Raptors. I'm not darker than Tony Snell. He's the blackest nigga on earth. Stop it. Avery Brooks. You know, I know these actors. Y'all know that, right? Dark skinned Morpheus. Arch. Earl Campbell. Tommy from Martin. All right, man. DJ Brodo Doss with the 5 later. My 1% tent brother. It was good to not being able to see you. Just audio. Yeah, okay. Okay, DJ Brodo Doss. I appreciate you. As wipe. Rick out got me into 2 by Louis Armstrong. That's it. That's it. I'm not Dirt Vader. Warhammer, yeah, I can't wait for Warhammer remake. Barry Bonds. You talking about that swole head, motherfucker? That's it, man. I'm tired of y'all bullying me. I'm out here, Charlie Murphy. It's so shady. I thought he was cool. Don't call me Charlie Murphy. That's it, y'all. Peace out, man. I can't believe this shit, man. I can't believe y'all doing me like this. Y'all supposed to be my homies, but y'all acting like a bunch of.